Citadel Goes Viral continues with the fourth in the Citadel Arts Group's series of plays written by older writers in response to the COVID-19 crisis and lockdown. The Walk by Elaine Campbell follows 82-year-old Dina round the streets of Edinburgh's New Town.
I turn into Melville Street, always on the alert for the social distancing deviant. And there he is, a West End heavy with two chihuahuas, hogging the pavement. I know he's trouble. Dog walkers and joggers never give an inch. He's glued to his mobile. We are on a collision course. Excuse me. He glowers. I'm all sweetness and light. Would you be so kind as to step aside? You and your dogs are blocking the pavement. I'll make a joke of it. As you can see, grey hair, wrinkles. I blame the lockdown. No hairdresser, no beautician. So inconvenient, don't you agree? He's as bald as a coot, doubtlessly getting his head shaved behind closed doors. I press on. I'm not up to dodging cars these days, so if you don't mind, I smile. He's stony-faced, doesn't move. I step gingerly off the pavement, exaggerating just a tad for effect. Stop 2 meters away. Well, I'm guessing, of course, I grew up on feet and inches. One last thing. He turned. Away and get back on your broomstick, you old witch. Oh. I brandish my phone. You'll look absolutely fabulous on Instagram. Have a lovely day, dear. He responds with a torrent of abuse, and I simply wave.
Who do you think you are, acting like you own the place, you stupid cow?
Another poor soul, an approaching cyclist, catches my eye. I expect the Tour de France stare, focused, aggressive. No, he raises his hand in greeting and calls a cheery good morning. Good morning? Boldly, I blow a kiss. My delight is short-lived. Oh, idiota! I gesticulate with gusto. Idiota! Years living in Italy taught me how to deal with miscreant drivers. Banging on car bonnets doesn't always go down well in Edinburgh's genteel quarters. Che importa? We Scots are so lacking in flamboyance, don't you think? I blame John Knox. The offending vehicle, one of those pre-booked taxi jobbies, pulls up outside the Russian consulate. A spooky place at the best of times, but with the lockdown, who knows what goes on behind those shuttered windows? I expect a dark-suited Putin type to emerge at any moment. The door stays firmly shut. Well, let's see what Jackie Stewart has to say for himself. The driver is glued to his phone. I tap on the windscreen. Hello there! Hello! Startled, he looks up. I mouth, I'd like a word. He misunderstands. He thinks I'm his passenger, the cheek of it. Gestures me to get in. I shake my head. He opens the near side window. An air of neglect is unmistakable, intensified by the cloying odour of air freshener. I step back. He's disdainful. What is it, lady? He's most likely an immigrant. Syrian? Turkish, perhaps? And before you say it, no, I am not judgmental. It strikes me I'm the one who's in the firing line. I see what he sees. Privilege. We inhabit parallel universes, he and I. You were driving far too fast. He feigns indifference. The street is empty. There is no one. Well, I know, but you shouldn't. Oh. He makes a dismissive gesture, closes the window as a younger version of the Russian president emerges from the consulate. He barges past, no apology. Clumsy, clumsy oaf! And I beat a hasty retreat. Oh, even though it's rather chilly, I am perspiring. I take my pulse far too fast. Oh, breathe, Dina. Breathe. Don't let these horrid people get to you. And breathe in, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. Aren't they just wonderful, the bin men? Or should I say refuse collectors? You'll have to excuse my political incorrectness. I'm a 50s girl. I wave at the driver. Lots of waving today. Thank you. He doesn't hear. Thank you for collecting the rubbish. I don't know where we'd be without you. He gives a thumbs up. You're welcome, sweetheart. I'm about to call a genuine have a nice day when I recall the cardboard box fiasco. I shop online. Yes, I shop online. It's retail therapy. Cardboard boxes everywhere. So you can imagine how furious I was when the not-so-wonderful bin men failed to pick up the boxes. Pure vindictiveness. I'd complained the previous week. Food waste. All over the pavement, outside my gate. The council Jobsworth blamed the seagulls. Oh, typical, I said. Blame a poor creature that can't speak up for itself. She put the phone down. I've a good mind to make another complaint. Always look on the bright side of life. Oh, what on earth is that boy doing? In the high-vis jacket, wearing one large protective glove. Oh, goodness. He's taken a food waste bag out of a bin. You shouldn't be doing that. His response flummoxes me. It sounds something like wit. Then the penny drops. Of course he's not scavenging. He's collecting the food waste. Still, it's terribly unhygienic. And with the dratted virus, I try again. Emptying the bins. That way. It's not right. His response is somewhat surly. What's it to you, hey? I try sympathy. Well, it can't be safe. There must be vehicles to do that sort of thing. I get short shrift. Well, I would never job there, would I? Eh? Well, there is that, I suppose. The poor boy needs the money. Well, yes. Of course. I'm sorry. Perhaps I need to get out more. Pondering this conundrum, I barely noticed the joggers running abreast on Rothsey Terrace. Well, normally they'd set my teeth on edge. Today I'm distracted. But not so distracted that I don't have my trusty camera at hand. They stop before reaching Palmerston Place, polished and sleek. They appear to be engaged in some form of mutual grooming. On the pavement, utterly bizarre, contorting and stretching, they remind me of Siamese cats. Pure pantomime. But it can't get any better when a third runner careers round the corner and beside him gambols a dog. A good deed beckons. Look out!
Watch it.
Too late! The dainty joggers fall like human skittles. All three go down, a mass of writhing arms and legs, and oohs and ahs, and the dog's incessant barking morphs into a plaintive howl. Windows and doors along the street open.
Well done. Nice one.
Will you stop that bloody dog?
Aye, some of us are trying to sleep.
I dodge the hobbling threesome. I've videos to post on Instagram at distancingdiva82. Well, I may not be a Kardashian or that nice young man Joe Wicks, but I do believe today is the day I go viral. Ciao! Always look on the bright side of life.
In The Walk by Elaine Campbell, the part of Dina was played by Elizabeth Millbank, the sound engineer was Stuart M, and the play was directed by Liz Hare. Citadel Arts Group is sponsored by the National Lottery Awards for All Scotland and the Robertson Trust. Our next audio drama, The Old Normal by Carolyn Lincoln, shows that for some people, lockdown became a permanent way of life long before COVID-19. Don't miss this comically bleak two-hander next Monday. The link to the play is on the Citadel Arts Group website, www.citadelgoesviral.com.